Join me as I take on the challenge of saving money on a low income using some simple hacks. Can I really make my budget stretch? Living on a low income can be tough, but making small changes to your daily habits can lead to significant savings over time, and that's what I want to explore in this video. Living on a low income can be really challenging, and one of the biggest obstacles is budgeting. When you're barely scraping by, it can be hard to see how you can possibly save any money. Financial management is key, but it's easy to get caught up in just trying to make ends meet. You might feel like you're constantly playing catch-up, trying to pay bills and buy groceries without any room for error. Many people struggle to make a budget that actually works for them, and it's easy to get discouraged when you feel like you're not making progress. Budgeting on a low income requires a lot of discipline and creativity, but it's definitely possible to make it work. You have to be intentional about every single purchase, and that can be overwhelming. But with the right strategies, you can start to see real changes in your financial situation. Meal planning is a great way to save money on food, and it's actually pretty simple. By planning out your meals for the week, you can make a grocery list and stick to it, avoiding impulse buys and reducing food waste. Using coupons is another great way to save, and there are lots of apps and websites that make it easy to find and use them. Taking advantage of community resources is also a great way to save money, whether it's using a local library or community center, or shopping at thrift stores and garage sales. You can also save money by canceling subscription services you don't use, like gym memberships or streaming services, and by finding free or low-cost alternatives for entertainment and activities. Using cashback apps and rewards programs can also help you save money, and they're often really easy to use. I've heard of people who have completely turned their finances around by using these kinds of strategies. For example, someone who is struggling to make ends meet might start by making a budget and tracking their expenses, and then find ways to cut back on unnecessary spending. They might start cooking at home instead of eating out and find free or low-cost ways to entertain themselves. Over time, they can start to see real progress, and that can be really motivating. By staying consistent and patient, they can achieve their financial goals and start to build a more stable future. The key to saving money on a low income is to be intentional and consistent, and to use the right strategies to make the most of your budget. If you've got your own favorite money-saving tips, be sure to share them in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other video on budgeting techniques for more advice on taking control of your finances.